In the history of Europe and the Islamic world, no group is as steeped in legend and mystery as the Ascessin, also known as the Hasashin. They were not just hired killers, but warriors of faith who chose assassination as their primary weapon against empires and their great enemies. Origins of the Ascessin. The Ascessin group emerged in the late 11th century, around 1090, and was founded by Hassan ibn al-Sabah, a Persian scholar, thinker, and spiritual leader of the Shiite Ismailiyya sect. At the time, the Islamic world was in conflict between Sunnis and Shias, while the outside world was facing threats from the Western Christian Crusades. Hassan ibn al-Sabah gathered his followers to form the Fidayeen to protect his sect and its religious goals. His stronghold was the fortress of Almud in the Alborz Mountains of Persia. In present-day Iran, which became the center of Assyrian operations for over 150 years. Where did the name Ascessin come from? The word assassin used in English today is derived from the word Hasashin, which is derived from the word hashish. Some Crusader historians believe that Hassan used drugs to control the minds and test the loyalty of his followers, but this theory is disputed. On the other hand, some scholars suggest that Hasashin was a derogatory term used by their enemies because they did not understand the true sacrifice of the Fidayeen. Their ideology was based on the principle that a drop of blood can stop an entire war, which was often true, such as the assassination of a warring general or ruler. His drop of blood stopped an entire army. Assassins in the Crusades. During the 11th to 13th centuries, the Islamic world was facing the Crusades, led by kings and knights from Western Europe who wanted to conquer Jerusalem and the Holy Land. The assassins did not officially side with either side. They attacked both Christians and Sunni Muslims, whom they saw as a threat to Ismailiyya and as opposed to justice. Such as the assassination of Nur ad-Din, a powerful general of the Seljuk Empire. Even though it ultimately failed, the attempt to assassinate Saladin, the great leader of the Muslim world, during the period when he was consolidating power and threatening the Ismailiyya, the assassination of many Christian nobles in Syria, such as Raymond of Antioch and Conrad of Montferrat, who played a role in the Third Crusade. Therefore, the assassins were the third factor in the powerful and terrifying Crusader world, both for Muslim and Christian leaders, no different from the silent assassins that no side could underestimate. Almut was not just an ordinary fortress, but also an ideological center, a school, a residence for scholars, a library, a training center, and the residence of the leaders of the Hasashin. The fortress was located in a strategic location on a high mountaintop, difficult to access, and only those with permission could enter. It is said that Hassan ibn al-Sabah never left Almut again after capturing it in 1090, and managed the fortress through letters of command and strong faith. The end of the assassins. After a 150-year reign, the Assyrians began to decline in the late 13th century when Mongol armies invaded Persia under the leadership of Hulagu Khan. The Mongols sacked Almut in 1256 and almost completely destroyed the Hasashin network. Since then, the Assyrians have faded from history as a group, but they have lived on in legends and lore. Assyrians in the world's memory. The name assassin has become a term for assassins in many languages, especially in the West. Many popular cultures have taken the assassin story further, such as the popular video game series Assassin's Creed, which has interwoven the assassin's legend with events from different eras of the world. But in reality, the group is more than just assassins. They are fighters who hold to their ideals. They live for their beliefs, sacrifice for what they see as just, and continue to play a part in the history of Islam and the Middle Ages for a long time.